So Ada isn't really alive, but she can still talk like a person. What about Sam? What's it? Sorry. Is he the same thing?
Sam's an automechanical thing, not a computer brain thing like Ada. I don't think Sam understands gender, so you can call him it if you want.
Right, but she's a machine, he's a machine. How are they different?
You know how I said Ada was special? Her wiring's a whole lot more complex than Sam's, so she can simulate a personality better than he can. She got more tools in her box, so to speak.
So he's following his own rules, making everything obnoxiously clean because he has to. Maybe I ought to let up on him a bit.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts? He'll probably be wanting it back. Funny place to leave a journal. Mysteries of the universe, I get.
Not funny, Captain.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. I bet she'll like that.
It'd be nice for there to be some good come out of this.
In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Like what?
What job the board assigned you when you came of age? And it was something real neat, like professional flexing.
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out there, even back when there were roads. I protected them from rats and...
When there were roads? Like go somewhere? Aside from where
Ain't nobody around to maintain them. So now they're cracked and crumbling. Monarch's taking his land back. Incoming! Wow!
Oh, hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then I ran in here, and now the door's locked. It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the ration. Phew. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a raft. Sure. Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast runner. I'm... phew, sorry. Oh, that'd be my people. Graham and Zora and Milton and... I really miss them. My buddy locked me in here. I told you that. But, I mean, okay, yes, fine. I get myself into sticky situations. Oh, neither was I. Probably. I don't know. Get me out of here! What do you mean? Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was... Now I'm out here.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, sure, I'm a runner. Thanks a lot, mister.
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. It used to be I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to, never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my...
What do you think you're doing? Do what you want, I guess.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? No reservation? No problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Check in with Ms. Malin. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. So, Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was stunned.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land.
Oh, she just comes and says whatever's on her mind, huh?
Truthfully spoken. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, strange. Well? Funny. You don't look like one of Lilia's. Good of you to finally haul your ass up. Got something that's gonna require special extraction. So you got a brain on them shoulders. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia. Do I look like one of them egghead science types? But it's a controlled commodity. Meaning safe for me and my crew. Hold your thrusters. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. Do I look like one of them? But it's a controlled commodity. So what? Clever. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get... Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. Hit him where it hurts. If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. It might be another way in. assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select. May luck be with you.
Not so fast. What do you think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears a lot.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side.
Hungry? I'm famished. No rubbernecking. Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special good. She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean, will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
This factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook forest over a sulfur pit.
I'm sure I could do that.
You on your break? Enjoyed the few minutes.
Unexpected. Security patrol initiated.
Not so fast. Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout? Whoa. Yeah, oh, okay. That escalated real quick. Nope. That's all right.
system. Patrol mode. Sanitation and cleanup required. Resetting threat level.
Going silent.
Process remaining.
Nicely done.
You all got different Saltuna here on Monarch.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur.
How's Clive? Fast, efficient, eager to please? Guessing your services don't come cheap. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. I take it you don't have a reservation. The VIP room's charged by the night. Marvelous. Do take care of the place.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Your eyes do not deceive you. If you're asking if it's sublight owned, then yes. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. Let me just stop you right there, stranger. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. More than you can afford at this time.
Huh?
Come out and play. Sweeping the area.
Incoming!
I smell blood!
Sure.
what? Come out and play.
Incoming!
Show them apart!
Investigating.
Captain.
Nice one!
We're done here.
Hello? Anybody here?
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization. Priming weapon. Executive level password accepted. As be advised, Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purpleberry. Have a productive day.
transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Watch your step, Captain. Someone's left traps all over.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem. Gloriously showering prey in high-velocity shells is quite thrilling, I'll admit, but it ain't cheap. Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment. Here, see? Done. Won't be... Don't I know it?
Score, Cap!
Nice. easy.
Nicely done.
If only they were always this easy to kill.
Let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. Of course I did, Captain. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new. Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
I'm impressed. I would have just tried to blow the thing up.
I guess this is what Edgewater's gonna look like in a couple of years.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up. Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here. I would like... Nice!
Here they come!
With us?
Aren't those cakes just about the cutest little things you ever seen? The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. I guess that settles dinner. Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot.
Well, if it isn't my friendly wilderness savior. Care to purchase? Ah, the iconoclasts have folk around the wilderness. Well, I try to keep my head down, but I have heard that Graham fella rambling on a few too many times.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
Here they come!
That's the last of them!
What's that noise? You hiding? Here!
Keep this one down! Wow, you got that?
Captain!
Don't mess with me. Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Right. You ought to know. That one ain't vodka.
You got a drinking problem? Suck sulfur, asshole.
Lady, I wasn't even talking. It ain't gonna lose more mission.
As you were.
you think you're doing? I still ain't sure about this, but, go on.
Hmm? Hey.
A manta queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, the iconoclasts are free folk. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. All right. Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Not in the sense of a single entity. The universe came into being over time. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things. Questions like these are distractions. All right. I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but... Why have you come? All right. Why have you come? Stop. No. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely?
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will... Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing, and my literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Wonderful. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? Forget it. Huxley's still recovering.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
So you're her mysterious savior.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so... One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be... We can use them to copy and modify radio serials.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage. What? Sorry. Long day. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
Hey, I know you. But, we got this handled. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. Why are you asking me questions instead of sucking sulfur? And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits.
Too quiet. Hello? Relax. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught... It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there.
Great work.
Hey.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins.
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
They're hunters. Badass ones at that.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting.
is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch.
About to?
We will deal with his subversion later. Yes? Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries. Free will has all but vanished. And, through that, the cosmic truth that binds us all. Certainly.
The print... Oh no.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
You sent the Van Nuys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham!
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that... Look, just... If the Van Nuys are still alive, get them out of there.
How you been doing, Yoko? If you ever want to talk about what happened, my ears are open.
I appreciate it, but I've just got to let it settle. Maybe chase it off with a drink or two. Besides, you know what? I've got a new crew. That doesn't make it any less painful, but does help distract me from time to time.
Don't worry, I won't let us get there. Nice one!
Hey, it's the twins.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but don't suppose y'all are busy right now. Thank the Eternal. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. Yeah, on account of giving him the order.
Here they come! Wow! Great work!
Here they come!
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing.
Great work.
Not a peep from me.
Making it look easy.
May the eternal truth guide you.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors.
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do. Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. Doubtful, but we don't need much, and so... It is. We are desperate. We're starving.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want... Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
There's the spleen. Get good at this. Hey.
Hey, Captain. I need your help. You know about what happened here, right?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed...
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had... The station's locked up. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station... Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I surely do. But it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros. Welcome back. Let's see. These are old. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Captain, he gave them the gate codes. And their families, and all the hired help? I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time.
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. Anyway? You weren't supposed to look, Yes, but then you would have known. This has been my albatross. I give MSI everything. In charge of a scrap heap of a city. I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for that. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. I knew you were the right person for the job. I'm sorry, who? Ah, them. They're hardly a corporation. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. That's just cruel and inefficient. I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot.
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence. Yes, indeed. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so... You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right, yeah.
Precisely. I really... Oh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. It's simple, truly. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would... However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the step. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood?
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit, I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Black holes? Did you see that? Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew. But...
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel?
Yes, but...
Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more.
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void-damn channel!
unexpected.
Everyone all right?
Sweeping
Here they
the
come!
area.
Show me!
Sure we ought to go this way, Captain? I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Huh?
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon. The boards on Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that?
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Ah, you see our quandary then. Look, Celia, he's being funny again.
I don't think so, sir.
Really? Well, I could have sworn. What is important is that there's a considerable distance between us and that ship. Do you just think of these things in the moment, or do you write them down and save them for later? Oh, I can play along. What I've got here is a town full of yellow-bellied corporate cast-offs who... How... Oh. Okay.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module.
Which is also why we can't let the Iconoclasts get them.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose. That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. A conspiracy? They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. You two?
He has a point, sir.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't...
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it. Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support? Okay. Deep breaths.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new...
Graham.
We have work to do this... Yes, we are acting.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you...
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us. I built this movement from the ground up.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclast. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? I'm sorry. I believed in you once.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on.
Please, don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it.
So be it.
Here they come. That's how it's done, Captain.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. You've got the... Floyd held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. All right, if he's willing to talk.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If it were, I wouldn't be standing here all vulnerable-like.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly? A compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that. Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it. Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing. Lots of folks are gonna be better off because of this.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.